The latest from Keith Urban with Shy Carter. It's My Wave at CFM 6:51 with Gawndy and Ash. 19 and sunny right now. Nice and chilly, 5 degrees.
I was wiping the ice off my windscreen this morning. It was chilly out in Matcham, let me tell you.
Yeah, frosty
chilly
part.
for my willy.
Frosty part of the coast. Hey, there's an app called 101 Tokens, and it's run by a guy by the name of Benny Wallington, who lives right here on the Central Coast, Niagara Park. But it's to tackle binge drinking. If you look at this statistic here, it says the New South Wales State Library's Drug Info Research reveals 44% of Australians drink to get drunk, which is an increase of 7% since 2016. I'm going to put my hand up and say I fall in that category.
Now, even still.
Well, yeah, when I go out, I'm drinking to get drunk.
Are you?
Yeah, I mean, hey, drink responsibly. Everyone listening to the show, by all means.
See, I'm not.
What do you mean when you say I'm going out to get lit or have a good time? You're going out to...
I never go out with that intention.
Really?
Yeah, never.
All right, well, I'm guilty.
Maybe I did when I was younger, but I certainly don't now.
Really?
Absolutely.
Because I'm not a casual drinker during the week. I just, I'll just drink. Okay. Well, let's have a chat to Benny, because there's also a course which is running on the Central Coast as well, which is being launched, Retrain Your Booze Brain Accelerator. And Benny joins us on the show right now. Morning, Benny.
Morning. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, no worries, man.
Hey, Benny, tell us a little bit about this. What's going on? I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, so we are a community of what we call mindful drinkers, which, not to be too hippie-woo, it's just accountability and consideration for your actions while you drink. And the way we do it is every time you drink alcohol, you put into my app the next day, when you should have a clearer thought process, whether it was worth it or not. And so we help people define their why, so why they're drinking in the first place, and their motivations for changing their habits. And then they decide whether that night before, when they're out on the belter, or if they're just having a few, was those drinks really worth what I'm trying to achieve in life, I guess. So that's what the app does. It's called 101 Tokens because it first started out as a New Year's resolution, and I was trying to get my drinking from 5 nights a week living in London down to 2. So it's a session. So a token is a sip of alcohol, but it's also a whole night out drinking. So we don't tell you how much you can drink. We leave it up to you and let you sort of go on your own journey to optimise your drinking.
Benny, I've got to say, you're really chatting to me right now. I don't have a problem by any means. I don't believe. But what I will say is more and more increasingly after a night out, I wake up with this super anxious feeling for no reason. I could have gone out and done absolutely nothing wrong, which, but the next day I just feel this really anxious feeling. And I've questioned a couple of times whether I really want to keep on, whether drinking is something that, like you said, mate, makes me happy, because at the end of the day, I don't think it does.
Yeah, I mean, as humans, that's all we really want, is happiness. And what I've been telling people and talking about with our boozing, it's like, and this is a pro-drinking movement. Like, I still drink. I love a drink. It's all about giving ourselves back quality time, both with a beer in hand and out. Yep. So when we choose to drink, there's an opportunity there to drink, as I said before, mindfully, and really get the best out of the situation. Because I think intention setting is really one of the most important things about our drinking. Like, if we are going out to get drunk and then we're waking up with, as you say, anxiety, or there's a term, hangxiety, it really has a knock-on effect to the rest of our lives. It's not just the drinking; it's also the people around us. And like you say, you might not have done anything that's like detrimental to someone else, but at the end of the day, really the most important person in our lives is ourselves, and we need to be looking after ourselves the most, because if we're not, then we're giving our second best self to everyone else.
I guess it's about knowing where the line is for you. I mean, like, you can still, like you said, it's pro drinking, but responsibly, obviously. And like you said earlier, you go out with the intention of getting lit. I don't necessarily do that, but sometimes, I can have a few too many tequila shots, and in the morning wake up with hangxiety. Yeah. That's an actual thing. It is. And it's horrible. It's horrible.
And Benny, tell us about this course then, because it's gone from an app to an actual course on the Central Coast. For anyone that's listening that might be, we're speaking their language, how do they get involved in the course?
Most definitely, yeah. So it's a 10-week challenge, and starts out with getting really real on your drinking at the moment and then what you want to achieve. And it's all online. So, yeah, we tried to split it up and bring it back into smaller groups. Like, so we want to have one on the Central Coast, and just to give people a bit more of that community feel and support, because the app sort of went global in 76 different countries, and we lost a little bit of that real community feel. So, they can go online to 101tokens.com. There's free stuff there to access, just to get a taste of it, a downloadable guide. But, if they want to join in on the course, definitely get involved. And we're also reaching out to businesses on the Central Coast who'd like to get involved as a business, because what we want to do is actually, as I said, dial up that community feel, and I reckon that there's probably some out there that could really find a benefit in increasing productivity for their workers as well as all-round wellness.
Well, this is great, mate. We encourage people to jump on and at least have a look at it for yourself. So 101 in numbers, 101tokens.com, and you can take a look at that as well. And look, I'm someone, when I have a couple of drinks, I'm kind of that happy person. But if you look at I'm just looking at the stats on alcohol-related violence as well. There's an increase of that of 6%. So
1 in 3 people reported that they are affected by alcohol-related violence. Yeah. That's massive.
Exactly. So,
and sometimes you're that person. You could be happy-go-lucky or a nice person when you're sober, and then you just change.
It affects people in different ways, that's for sure. But Benny is helping those people out. We appreciate your time
Good
this
on
morning,
you, Benny.
mate. All the best.
Thanks a lot for having us on.
Good on you, man.
Get up.